let me make a quick adjustment to my Warframe so I don't die so easy. Obviously doesn't have enough health or armor or something.
In mine, I just maxed 3 cards. Hogur Accord, the 120% energy spent on abilities, and Augur Message, like the card that you get from the mission from Chetus.
I have yet to do Judas. The missions are completely new to me since returning just recently. And then my next up in missions to do, but now I'm waiting for my buddy who wants to get Atlas to do it with me.
Augur Message is pretty good because 120% energy spent on abilities is converted to energy shield. Give me like 700 energy shield. It's a lot.
Wow. What was that? You get that from the Judas mission?
No, you get that, but like I upgraded max. Like you require 9 slots, and it give me 120 energy spent on abilities converted to shield. 3 out of 6. Plus 24% ability duration. So I don't do a lot of damage because I don't have a good like range weapon. I only have the hammer for now.
There's actually a really good, one of the best weapons in the game you can get the blueprint for in the marketplace. Do you want to know it?
What's the name of the weapon?
So, let me double check. It is a primary weapon, the name of which is the Comb. K-O-H-M.
Okay. If I see that.
It's a shotgun, but don't let yourself be fooled. It is very good.
The heck is better.
The heck?
Yep.
Heck.
Well, where do you get the heck from?
I don't know. Better.
From the market too. But the
Hey, Soma Prime isn't vaulted right now, is it? I'd really like to get that.
Yeah, it is.
Damn.
You have to get the
I
relic.
hate the vault. I fucking hate vault. Just so many items in it.
Okay, I'm ready for the next mission.
I'm
Hello,
telling you.
Orthos.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay, don't mod the Warframe. A vitality mod is like something like tanky things. Cause I got the Oberon Prime. I can heal you forever.
Sweet.
Oh, I can make Valkyrie
And
Kara hammer.
Necromancer and a pellet.
Let's make this helmet. Okay.
Hey, Delphine.
Tenno, there's a time-limited mission alert available. Check navigation.
Do we have a fourth for running a fissure with us? I'm just trying to get whatever the material you need to upgrade your relics.
Void essence?
Yeah, that's what it's called. No one could fucking tell me today. Yeah, I need a lot of that shit.
You can get that shit from
Hey guys,
my a capture mission on Earth.
I'm doing the Jupiter Junction right now. I'm fighting Valkyr. I don't know. I keep dying really fast.
Is it like a really good amount from that Earth mission? Do you get a lot of Void Essence from that capture mission on Earth? Or is it just run and do it over and over?
Okay, what was your question?
Apparently there's a capture mission on Earth that lets us get Void Essence. And I was wondering if there was a good amount that you got from it, or if it's just constant running. That's how you farm.
150.
It's better than what I just got from like 10, 15 minutes in a void mission. Hey, what is this? I've never seen this before.
This is Teos.
Got something. Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah?
Void essence. I don't know.
I don't know who let us join in this thing. Do you want to go out, guys?
I don't know what this is. It's a cutscene I haven't seen before, so I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, okay.
Where?
You upping your rates on me. Shola! You pay me in red. I pay you in silver. You come back again soon. Anu, we got trouble. Not normal. I give you coordinates. You go in. You work. Nobody but you comes out. Good?
Reclamation colony.
Can I go into a call with someone and like share my screen and they can explain to me why I keep dying instantly to this person who has like they shouldn't. I don't understand how this person has this Spectre has. So like I start the junction thing, right? And I'm using a bow against her because that's the only weapon I have maxed out and it does a lot of damage when I can hit headshots fairly often. But then like her pistols, they don't do any damage and they just all of a sudden they just do a shit ton.
What junction are you doing?
Jupiter.
What's called the enemy, and who's doing this?
I put a quest. If you wanna just
Why?
do something else.
Wait, what was your question?
I'm gonna back out of this, and you said Jupiter?
Yeah, it's the Jupiter junction from series.
Alright, give me a second and look. I gotta get to the map.
You pay me in red. I pay you in silver.
Jupiter to...
Don't get anyone to take that on.
You mean series to Jupiter?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me just do it quick and I'll tell you my thoughts.
Because I'm using what's it called? I have Volt maxed out. So
Have you formatted anything?
What?
Have you formatted anything?
What do you mean for mode?
I'll take that as a no. I'll explain it to you in a second. I'm fighting this guy.
Okay, this
Okay.
machine gives you a lot of Mesa relics.
I actually died from her instantly as well.
Oh, he died?
I mean, the best advice I can give you is stay as far away as you possibly can and try to headshot.
Oh, I'm actually getting up close because on Volt, my 4 ability stuns her for a good 10 seconds.
Right, but if you're staying far away from her, her pistols have a max range for damage. They don't do shit. So take your time and shoot her with the bow.
Yeah, I just ran out of bow ammo, so now I'm just going up to her every so often, hitting her with my 4, stunning her, and then beating the shit out of her with a staff.
God, I hate it when people show up to sorties when they shouldn't.
I got her into a stun lock right now.
Alright. If that doesn't work, all I can really recommend for you after that is get yourself a Forma and start upgrading your gear more.
Wait, so what do you mean? How does the Forma work?
A Forma
So
resets your weapon or Warframe to level 0. And what you get to do is you get to put a polarity of your choice in one of the mod slots. So you remember how when you have a matching polarity on a mod, it halves the cost?
When I have to re-upgrade my weapon again, though?
Yes.
So it would go back, it would bring like all the mod shit down to whatever the thing was again.
Yes.
Right. However, the amount of mods and good mods that you're able to fit on your gun after having 2 or 3 formas is infinitely more powerful than a stock gun.
Yeah.
You just do so much more.
Like, you don't want to forma all your weapons at once. Find a weapon that does the job without any forma.
So
As like whatever the opposite of what you're doing. So if you're trying to level a primary, make sure you have a secondary that's going to do the job, and vice versa. And then once you have your formatted one up,
My secondary is completely shit.
then keep your primary intact for now, and find a secondary that's decent, and start building it up so that you can work on your primaries.
My secondary is
do a little bit
kunai.
of research.
I'm using kunai right now.
Oh, kunai can be great. You just need slash mods.
You need what mods?
Slash mods.
What's that?
Mods
So
that
there are
increase
3
your
kinds
amount
of
of
physical
slash
damage. There are impact, slash, and fucking. I can't remember what the third one is. No,
Corrosive.
physical. No, impact,
No, it's
They
puncture.
changed it?
It's
It
impact,
used to
puncture.
be
slash,
good.
and
It's puncture.
I cannot remember. But either way, slash is good against health. So if you're doing a lot of infested stuff, shurikens can be really nice because you boost the slash damage a lot, and a lot of infested stuff doesn't have shields or much armor, so it just rips through them. 1 second. What's up?
So slash is pretty good versus when you do relics. Extraction.
I got my combo down for what I'm doing to her. I am going in, hitting my 4, which like does like a long stun, and then hitting my 2, which like doubles my attack speed. And then I just hit her with my melee weapon, just bashing her head in. Or he, I don't even know what this fucking thing is.
It's a she. Well, if you get her, awesome. Otherwise, my advice to you is you're just a little under-equipped for where you're at.
Hey, I mean, you died 2 or
mastery
2,
rank are
so
you at again?
I'm at
I
3.
did, but then I changed my
Mastery rank
tactic
3?
move.
Yeah, get a hack. Your
Get a what?
primary objective at the beginning of the game is get a hack. H-E-K.
Okay. Okay.
What is it?
It is like one of the best shotguns in the entire game, short of the Tigris or the Tigris Prime.
Is the Tigris really that good now?
The Tigris Prime
It used to be
is
shitty.
the hilariously best
Wait, so how
shotgun
does
in the entire
channeling your
game.
melee weapon work?
You hold down left mouse button and press E.
After
What does
you
it
press
do?
and hold F to switch more damage.
It just increases the amount of damage you do, but it uses up your
Energy.
energy. But yeah,
And,
hack is going to be is going to be a fantastic mainstay for you for a long time. Like it also, you get a mod from one of the from Steel Meridian that gives it 200% multi-shot, which is fucking bonkers.
Okay, good. I'll
So
try to
that
get
on
a
top
hack.
of Hell's Chamber, you end up with 320% multi-shot.
I got her down to half health right now.
nice.
Okay, blue.
So I have an inventory filled with
Blue.
prime parts and
Wait, what?
random prime parts.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know who was listening to who because there was people talking.
You were
but
talking
I'll
about
finish.
primed parts?
Yeah, I was just wondering if anyone had extra prime parts they'd be willing to trade maybe for prime parts that I have from a very long time ago.
Another opportunity to
Oh,
extract
possibly.
will appear soon.
If you want to know what they're worth, go to warframe.market and
Honestly?
put in like the old ones you have, because some of those, especially if the primes in question have been vaulted, they could be worth a lot of plat. So like if you have Galatine prime parts or Cindo prime parts or Nova prime parts go for good money right now.
What website did you say? Warframe what?
Warframe.market. So, you know how we have the trade chat?
Right.
Don't use that.
Okay.
Good to know.
you're going to get a lot of people trying to rip people off, and it can be hard to tell where the market's at on certain items. But what Warframe.market will do is it will tell you essentially like the price history, what the item generally sells for, what people are listing it for on average, minimum and maximum within the past 7 days or so.
Those are some good advice. Cool.
So that's and then
why
you
did
can also-
she just go invincible? And she's charging at me right now.
That's her ultimate. It's,
How long does it
Oh,
fucking
are
last?
you doing the Valkyr?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's just annoying, man. Like, it took me a couple of tries. She just does really good damage to you.
And she is really fucking tanky.
Yes, she is. Valkyr is a fantastic tank frame. She can take a lot of beating. But yeah, so if you have old prime parts, because of how vaulting works, look through what's vaulted right now. Go through everything. If you're not sure, look
If
at it
what?
on Warframe.market. Like, especially some of the blueprints. A
Oh
Nova
fucking
Prime
hell! She
blueprint
just
right
went
now
charging at me.
goes for about 200 plat.
You cut out of there. What goes for 200 plat?
Nova Prime blueprints or sets, one or the other, go for like 200 right now.
Oh,
Because Nova Prime is used in a lot of stuff, especially survival and defense, when you're defense when you're trying to speed stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what her ultimate is, right?
I actually never played her, so I don't.
Her ultimate when it's just doing what it normally does, it slows down all enemies, and then when they die, they explode and damage nearby enemies. But if you mod it correctly, so it is in the negative for power, it'll actually speed enemies up. So when you're doing things like infested defense, you run that, and it actually makes the enemies come towards you faster. So you'd run negative power, maximum range, and it'll speed up how fast you do some of those things.
Interesting.
Cool.
So stuff like that. There's certain warframes that just fulfill certain niches.
Right.
Like Frost Prime is just classically a fantastic defensive warframe. So if you were running a defense, running a Nova Prime and a Frost Prime,
Oh,
you
I
have
understand.
shields and yeah.
Understand that.
So those ones are going to usually sell for quite a bit in the first place, and because they're vaulted right now, you can't get them unless you go through other players who already have it.
Unfortunately, I have a bunch of random pieces and not any sets.
Random pieces sell too, man.
Yeah, people will buy just a chassis or systems.
Yeah, like especially if someone was playing and then they stopped for a while.
Wait,
and
I have a
they're
question.
missing, like one piece off a Galatine Prime, then they're gonna
Is
want
there a
that one
max number of
piece.
trades you can do in a day?
Yes.
Yes.
It is in your mastery rank.
How
I
do
don't
you know
trade
what it
that
is?
much though, so don't worry.
You can look at it on profile, I believe it is.
Mission failed. What? Is there like a time limit to it?
What are you doing? What kind of mission?
For the junction.
Continue to defend.
Oh yeah, there's a time limit.
Silly goober.
I mean, I could have kept kiting her all day doing that. But now there's a time limit. Now I gotta like beat her in a reasonable amount of time. Fuck this.
What were you doing? Like throwing peanuts at her?
No, I was hitting her with my 4 and then running up and smacking her like 5 times and then running around the map whenever she used her ulti.
I actually just used Mag. Mag takes care of it. Just cast a 2 at them, they kill themselves.
Yeah. Basically.
I only have
Mag
Volt.
is awesome.
See, you should have chose Mag, buddy.
I mean,
Well,
Volt's
Volt
not
looked
terrible.
cool and I didn't know what I was doing.
It's okay. Neither did I. I just chose Mag and I found the cheese to it.
Just because I don't feel like going and searching people to trade with at the moment, do any of you have spare prime parts you'd be willing to trade for maybe something I have?
Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm fairly certain either Banshee or Valkyrie is going to get vaulted next, so pieces for either of those.
I don't have any dupes and I haven't finished building
I
those
keep
yet.
dying.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
I gave up some of my dupes today because I wanted ducats. Because
Wow.
point blank is the thing, and I love that. I didn't have it yet.
Oh my god, lag.
Let's see if there was one that I was kind of close to finishing. Actually, what was it? Oh, the Tigris Prime. Actually, I was very close to finishing.
I'm like a third of the way through like the entire game, and she's as far as like the planets go, and she's like fucking overpowered.
Okay, what Warframe you are?
What?
What Warframe are you fighting?
Valkyr.
Oh, Valkyr. I remember
Yeah,
her.
that one's just annoying, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. It's just...
All anyone's gonna tell you is just try and
Tank it out.
Yep, it's a bit.
Tank it out. I have 870 shields and 580 health.
No, I mean.
I know that's not a lot. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, what Warframe that you play with?
I'm using Volt.
Oh,
Oh, and of course, that's vaulted as well. Alright.
What is?
okay. Can you use your ultimate on it?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, but it gives me a time limit. I almost had her killed, and then things like, oh, whoops, time limit up.
I have half of the Tigris Prime, and it's vaulted.
Oh yeah. Finish it anyways. Like if you have to buy the parts, it's worth it.
Yeah, Tiger's
no,
Prime
no.
is so worth it.
They're gonna
No,
have to
flat-
nerf it
I'll have to-
really hard for it to stop being good.
Oh, you scare me. You said Nerf and Tiger's Prime in the same sentence.
I know.
Don't scare me like that, man. I was spooked.
It takes a lot of work to make the weapon good, but once it's good, it's
It takes like
Sounds
only
fun.
2 Forma and a potato.
depends how good you want it to.
I just use it for index basic shit.
That's fair.
Well, let's see here.
I actually don't. This is weird for me, but I don't like having like ridiculously overpowered weapons because then I just resort to using just that one weapon and I just get bored of the game. Because like the same shit.
Why does she do like 800 damage in one shot with her pistols?
I have to go after this wave.
Okay. But now, I think I have a lot of relics.
This is the most bullshit thing I've ever seen in any game.
Oh, it's worse. Wait till you get like, what's another good one? Trinity.
Trinity's
What
good.
is that?
I don't know, but I remember her being a... Cause she would just heal herself, bless herself.
Well, she also has her 3, which reflects damage back to you. So
Yes,
I
that
already
was
did that one.
annoying.
that'll fuck you up good.
Dude, I think I already might have done that one.
Yep. If you hit her really fast before she uses that ability, it's not that bad.
Thanks.
Impressive, Tenno.
But if she uses it and you're not
Good
paying
night.
attention, you don't see the link, then yeah, it's bad times.